Hi, this is Sushil Sir from iQuanta Goa. I am a quant faculty as well as I am the owner of iQuanta Goa franchise. So today I am going to discuss about first thing, why it is important to do your MBA from good college rather than doing it from some mediocre college. So let us understand the economical aspect of the mathematical analysis. So if you see the top colleges in India, which include IIM and other top colleges, the average salary is approximately 24 lakhs per annum, and in case of IIM it is still higher than that. While if you look at the other mediocre colleges, for example the colleges in Goa which we have, do not offer very good salary packages. The average salary packages offered in GB, will not take the full form of it, GU, is close to 4 lakh rupees per annum. So understand, 4 and 24, right? Is there a huge difference between these two salaries. So those who are preparing for CAT from Goa, understand this, that doing your MBA from a good college will add value. Your networking will become very strong, and you will get good exposure when you join these top colleges. Now the question comes, most of the time students have this, so when I went to one college for a seminar, and when I spoke to the students, I'm talking about Tempo College in Goa, I spoke to a BBA student and then I asked them, why don't you answer MBA? Why don't you answer CAT? So they told me that it involves mathematics, and they have heard from somewhere that mathematics is a very difficult part of CAT. So that's why they don't answer CAT, because it has maths and which is difficult. So let me break this myth to all of you. CAT is not a difficult exam, right? It is more logical in nature. That means the questions which are being asked in CAT exam are very logical in nature. Some of the questions might be difficult. You're not supposed to solve those questions. Nobody solves all the questions in CAT. You just have to clear the cutoff and maximize your score. So to make you more aware what kind of questions are being asked in CAT exam, and to make sure that these questions are not difficult, I am going to take one question from CAT 2020 slot 1, and the question is there. So let me solve this question, and we don't require any big formulas to solve this particular question. So the question here is that a solution of 40 liter has dye and water in the proportion 2:3. Water is added to the solution to change this proportion to 2:5. Some water is added so that the proportion of dyes to water now become 2:5. Then 1/4 of the solution is taken out. Right? 1/4 of the solution is taken out. How many liters of dye must be added so that the remaining solution to bring back the proportion back to 2:3? So let us try to understand this question. Consider that there is a container, and this container is 40 liters. It has 40 liters of liquid. It has dye is to water in the ratio 2:3. So that means if I have to find out dye, so dye is nothing but 2/5 of 40, which is equal to 16 liters, and similarly water is 3/5 of 40, which is equal to 24 liters. So now we have dye 16 liters and water is equal to 24 liters. Now the question says that water is added in the solution to change this proportion to 2:5. So some water is added. Understand, you are adding some water here so that the new proportion is 2:5. So we are not adding dye in this, we are simply adding water to it. So dye, which is 16 liters, in terms of ratio, now it is 2 parts. So if 16 is equal to 2 part, 1 part will be how much? It will be 8. So 5 part is water. So if 2 into 8 is 16, then 5 into how much is, if 2 part is equal to 16, then 1 part is equal to 8 and 5 part is nothing but equal to 40. Out of which 24 liters of water is already there in the container. So to make this 40, how much liter of water is added? You have to add 16 more liters of water. You understood? So 2 part is equal to 16. So 5 parts will be equal to 40. Out of which 24 liters of water is already there. So you have to add 16 more liters water so that this becomes 40 liters. Now further, this question says that 1/4 of the solution is taken out. That means now we have dye which is equal to 16 liters and water which is equal to 40 liters. Now when I say 1/4, 1/4 is nothing but 25%. So if I am taking 25% of the solution, so 25% of this and 25% of this has to be taken out. So 25% of 16 is 4. So I am taking 4 liters of dye. I am left with 12 liters of dye. And 25% of this is 10 liters of water. So I am left with 30 liters of water. So now dye and water are 12 and 30 liters. Now further, this question says that how many liters of dye must be added to the remaining solution to bring that proportion to 2:3. That means now I am going to add some dye here so that this proportion is now 2:3. Since you are adding only dye, water is 0, not adding water. So now this 30 liter is 3 part. So 30 liter is 3 part, 1 part is equal to 10 liters and 2 part is equal to 20 liters. 2 part is equal to 20 liters, out of which 12 liters of dye is already there. And to make this entire 20, how much should be added to this? Answer is 8. So this is your answer. So understand, CAT won't ask you questions which you cannot solve. These are the topics which you have already done in 10th standard. So believe me, CAT exam is not a difficult exam. It's say more logical questions are there. So you have to be good in your analytical reasoning and logical reasoning. We have produced some of the top sent students from Goa to some of the top institutes which include IIM. So some of our students have went into IIM. The first girl from Goa who joined IIM was our student. The second girl from Goa was also our student. So understand, when these people can make it to IIM, you too can make it to the IIM. Thank you.